Yeah, I know, quite late to the party again. But there seems to be a bit of a Homage watch hypocrisy flying around YouTube that I would like to talk about. This watch, or rather this one, the titanium version of Boderry Voyager. Voyager. Very difficult to pronounce for me. The titanium version of Boderry's field watch is almost unanimously praised, with very little to no negative comments. And I gotta say, rightfully so. The watch is awesome and you should totally buy it. I was supposed to say it at the end, so you watch the entire video. Damn it. However, it is a straight homage or even a clomage of another, and what is worse, very affordable watch from Bertucci. And nobody seems to care about it, which I find interesting, because when San Martin does it with way more expensive watches, or watches that are no longer in production, everybody goes nuts. But then again, when Timex completely knocks off Pepsi GMT, everybody's super happy about it. So seriously, where is it? Where is the line? I want to be in the cool homage club, but I don't know how to say one from another. Every watch YouTuber is expected to say he prefers original design over homages. And I totally do. Most of my watches are original designs. However, I do own a couple of homage watches. And I really do like them. Like this Captain Villard homage from watchdives.com. Awesome watch for the money. Or this rather obvious homage that I haven't shown in any of my videos before. It is a gorgeous build by 55fathoms.com. Awesome people. I totally recommend to check their website and Instagram account. Or probably my favorite, 62 Mas from San Martin. I wear it a lot more than I thought I would. I don't want to get rid of any of them. And I totally don't want to get rid of this one. Sorry Bertucci, I think this looks way better. As you can see, I got two versions to show you guys. The titanium version has been reviewed to death and it's gonna be here mainly for comparison. It is my dear friends on loan to the channel. Shout out Kiwi. And the bronze version is my pick. A bit less sensible pick, of course. And my friend, shout out Kiwi, chose the most nonsense of no nonsense color variations he could. Matte black printed dial with metallic syringe style handset, where the only splash of color is the red tip of a second hand and the word automatic. And it looks awesome. It really does look like something you would get issued in military. And what makes it that tiny bit more awesome is actually the strap it comes on. Unlike the bronze one. That strap was a trash and I had to change it right away. I mean, ugly as hell. But this green, incredibly solid single pass strap with matching hardware is very well done. And I wish they used the same one for the bronze version, because I don't want to return that strap to my friend. Unlike with the titanium version, when you're buying the bronze one, you cannot choose whether or not you want the titanium bracelet. Which I wouldn't anyway, I'm not a big fan of titanium bracelets. And this watch was clearly designed with NATO or single pass straps in mind. Case shape is not 100% copy of Bertucci. I would say about 85 to 90%. And the shape is exactly the same on both titanium and bronze versions. I genuinely think this has a bit more interesting design than Bertucci. The lugs are twisted and more dramatically curved. The crown is bigger and signed with very weird B8D thing. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. The titanium version is entirely bead blasted, while the bronze version is entirely brushed. And as much as I like the idea of absolute no-nonsense tool watch with no bling whatsoever, maybe because I already have one titanium watch, or maybe because I'm just weird, I'm infinitely more attracted to the bronze version. I mean, I've had it only for a couple of weeks and it already started developing patina. And it looks gorgeous. I mean, from all my watches, this watch, in those couple of weeks, started more conversation in the office than any other. Everybody's super curious about it, like, what is it? Is it old? It looks great. Is it gold? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, most people don't know that there are bronze watches. We're really weird, kind watch nerds. The titanium version is also significantly lighter. Significantly. Without a strap is 51 grams, where the bronze version without a strap is 73 grams. You can feel the difference. Well, another rather interesting difference is that the titanium version has two sets of holes for spring bars, while the bronze version doesn't for some reason. And it creates an interesting problem for me. That's why I say that the watch was designed with NATO strap in mind. The spring bar holes are at the very far end of the very long lugs. So when you put the watch on a normal, conventional two-piece strap, there is a massive hole. I mean, you can see a lot of your own skin. It looks weird in most cases, but I strangely actually like it on this rubber strap. Put on just out of curiosity and now can't really get enough of it. But I also really wish they kept the second set of holes. I mean, even a millimeter closer to the watch case would help a ton. You can choose the titanium version with more elaborate dials. There's a sunburst, colors, different combinations, day date, no date, whereas the bronze version only comes in 3 colors, with a textured dial. And boy, what a dial it is. Here, unlike on the titanium version, everything is bit raised. Bit. So the dial has a depth. Very shallow depth, but still, depth. I like the textured dial. It's not overdone, it's not too much in your face. You almost don't see it in most light conditions, but when it kicks in, it's like that extra visual interest. I mean, it's not overdone, it's very tasteful. Arabic numerals all around, with 24-hour counterparts on an inner circle and 5-minute increments on the minute track. Boderry at 12. I gotta say, this is where I wouldn't probably agree with a lot of people, but I do like the branding. Boderry. That sounds cool. And I can pronounce it. And they keep it simple. There is no logo, no fancy schmancy style, just the word Boderry in a nice font. Boderry. Voyager, Voyager, and automatic at 6. Automatic in red, on both versions. And then there is, well, on the bronze version, bronze and 100 meters around the 6, or titanium 100 meters on the titanium. And again, keep it simple, nice. Not overdone. Tasteful. There is a date window at 4, not color matched, but you can't have it all on $100 watch. €80 watch for the titanium version, which is insane for what you're getting. And I don't really mind it on the titanium version because it blends in with the rest of the Arabic numerals a bit more than on the bronze version. But at least it's very legible. Also, on the bronze version, the date window is a bit framed. Handset is exactly the same style in different materials. Bronze. Have a bronze. And it's a very appropriate handset. Correct length, correct style, very nicely made. But again, I'm way more attracted to the bronze version. What is not so functional is lume. On both versions it's pretty bad. On the bronze version it's way worse. I mean, it looks good initially, but it all fades out in about 5 minutes. Okay, casebacks are same-ish. Same design in different materials. Bronze version has a stainless steel caseback, while the titanium, rather shockingly, has a titanium caseback. So they have this helm logo in the middle. And why helm logo on a field watch, you might ask? Why not? Shut up. Crown is great on both versions. The operation is solid. It feels solidly built. Like, just look how thick the gasket under the crown is. It really feels like it's built like a tank. Screwing and unscrewing... Okay, screwing and unscrewing feels really smooth. Every click is very pronounced. No complaints whatsoever. Plus, the movement in question is a Seiko NH35, which is notorious for smooth operations. Both of the units I have here run pretty good as well. The bronze a little bit faster at plus 7 seconds a day, where the titanium version is a bit less, around 5. Nothing to complain about. Okay, let's sum it up. Both watches are awesome. Plain awesome for the money. Not perfect. The lume is trash, the strap on the bronze version is trash, and when you put it on a conventional 2-piece strap, you could watch a movie through that gap. But apart from that, for the money you pay, and they're in discount most of the time, there is not much to complain about. I mean, if you're in the market for a solid, very solid feeling field watch, or a bit less sensible bronze version of that watch, you cannot really go wrong with none of them. It wears great, a little bit big, but it is a good thing for me. Because, you know, as any big tattooed insecure guy, I like big watches. Well, if you don't mind that the design is being borrowed, then damn, get one. You won't be disappointed. If you do, you can get a Bertucci. They don't produce mechanical versions. All of them are quartz, some of them solar quartz, and they cost about 3 times as much. Choice is yours. I made mine and I'm really happy about it. That is it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. If you didn't like the video, I thank you for watching this far. And please let me know, do you have experience with Bertucci watches? Would you recommend them over this? My name is Karel and this is Watch. Till next time, cheers.